Okay.
Jo, præcis.
And I've been reading the law and I've found all the flaws and the mistakes and I've been making them acquainted with it. But it seems like nobody cares and they just do like they want. We have no, court security in Denmark. It's like the judge is in on this. The judge sit and look in this paper and say, oh, Danny, he loves his son too much. He kiss him and hug him. I better make sure he don't see him anymore. See, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's really the crux of the matter, is that you have this very, very weak argument against you, right?
Yeah.
And it's also the motivations are not within the law, right? The law is clear. It's supposed to be like this. It has to be just and fair. And they're using it as
I can
tool.
put some of the laws here. We have the parents' law.
We have it also, yeah.
Number 2. It says you have to put the family together. But they are doing the opposite, and they are doing it because I say they should put it together. So when I say parents' law number 2, they have to see, okay, we have to put them together. But they do the opposite. See, I've not seen my boy on the last 2 birthdays, and his 1 year's birthday, they have been taking him away from me. He was in an institution. See, already from there, and he goes away from his father, they break him. And it stands in the report from the child house where he's now going, like I told you, they took pictures and everything. They are saying that he's very afraid from the foster mom to go from him. I wonder why. It's very common sense.
Danny, now when you're hopefully going to the international court, what's kind of what's your hopes with the international court? Why are you doing it?
I'm doing it for, of course, getting my child. That is number 1 reason. But I have seen the truth, what is going on in the societies and with the children. And I'm sorry to say that's a big industry. And I would pronounce here, if I can, maybe you can help me translate it a little bit. But in Denmark, we make an offer when we are making a deal. We can get something called a tilbud.
An offer.
An offer, yeah, but it's in Danish a tilbud. And we have a site called Tilbudsportalen, so it would be in English the portal of the offers. So an offer is like we are doing a deal. So the whole word that they actually use where they are dealing, and I'm saying dealing with children, is called the child base. And offerportal, the tilbudsportalen, this word is like when I go shop, I go to buy a tilbud. This word in Danish means that this is a business, so they cannot run from it anymore. I'm tired of like.
It's a system. It's a system.
Inhuman.
It's just. I mean, I think if I should argue why it's a valid case, is that it's inhuman, right?
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's so inhuman. It has no empathy to the child and to the grown up, and it's become a system where compassion as a virtue is in many cases non-existent. I would say that your case is it's pretty radical, I'd say, right? And there are of course other places where it's not so bad, right? And I also know that it's not that all the social care workers are evil or things like that.
But the thing that it can happen,
it has to be human, right?
No, but how can this happen? How can I be the prime parents with all good papers? And then I can I thought we were living in the Kingdom of Denmark. It's a very beautiful place if you ask out in the world. Wow. No, I'd rather live in Mexico. Because they don't steal my children,
Yeah, there's something wrong. It's the humanity of the system that's totally gone south, right? And I think really, if I should argue for the Human Rights Council, that something important here is that look at how people are supposed to be treated as human beings. The Human Rights Council is focused on upholding the rights of the human being. Each person is a beautiful, sacred individual, right? And the children are the most important. And I think if this case could perhaps put a little light on how things are working here in Denmark, it actually would perhaps move the whole system in a direction where we treat people as human beings and not just numbers in a system.
It's money, it's all about the money.
It's become a business.
It's a business, and I'm saying it again, they are dealing, because all people that is working for the system, they get a job in this one here. The social worker, the lawyer, the judges, the police. I have been through for the last 3 years, they take me and they boil me in oil every year because they just want to tell me I cannot see my boy anymore. Because of the same, I'm too critic. I'm saying, now you have been stealing my boy for 3 years and you want me to be not critic. Are you trying to force me to shut up, or what is going on here? This is no way to treat human beings. Actually, it's very simple. It's like society wants to make bad children, because all of the children, they are ending up in psychiatry. It's not, you just read the statistics. It's no problem. They are there. All the leftover children from all this bullshit they have been making for many years. I think it's time we change. I don't want your coins, I want your change. Stop this business. You are not a business. You are humans. Every day everybody sends their small humans into the system that is a business. From you get born, you take your smallest children when they can, they put them into the system. Another person take care of them and you go to work. Please stop. Okay, let's be what we are. We are supposed to be gift from father to son, from mother to daughter, and this is how knowledge is given on and it's treated right. But that is not what the system is about to. They want to put you in the schools and tell you how it is, and maybe that's why they don't want me to be apart with my boy. I cannot see anything other reason than those two elements, the money, and maybe they want to change society.
Humanity, right?
Humanity. Yeah.
Where's the humanity in this? And I think that's kind of the core argument, and maybe also why it's a case that could be discussed in human rights councils. Where is the humanity?
Yeah.
Treating you like this, you reformed, right? You spent many years to reform yourself, becoming a better person, being able to be a good father, and you became a good father, right? And even though they became a good father, you weren't redeemed or accepted or put a clap on your shoulder. You were put right down as always. And is that humanely?
No, actually I've been a victim since I got born. I have so long story that we could.
You redeemed yourself, Danny, right?
Yeah. But I have redeemed myself many times in this system, because I also did it with my daughter. But then they put me down. That's after that I go to the prison and everything. So I don't want to speak about all kind of conspiracy, but many things look really weird.
Yeah, but I think
on the way here.
Anyway, Danny, just the thing is that the crux of the matter, or the point of this, is that you're a human being.
Yeah, and here is proof how they are treating people. As I try to tell it out to people. Nobody seems to understand. It's like you don't know what it tastes of if you don't taste it. But try to imagine. Okay, imagine how it is to be slaughtered from you get born. Because I didn't fit into the schools, because I was a little too sharp, or not because I want to do the things they want me to do, but because I want to do all kind of other things. So when I didn't fit in, I never really fitted in. And for many years I thought it was me was the problem. No, No. It's the system.
Yeah, but anyway, I mean, you're really trying, and you did it good, and then you worked with yourself, and you got this kid, and it was working, and you had 10 months of psychological evaluation, and even in that point where you really proved yourself, you're still condemned. And I think that's really where things should be discussed, right? And I hope the Human Rights Council, if it goes to there, hopefully
it does.
It does. Yeah, they will actually look at your case and from a humanistic point of view. That's the point of a human rights council, right?
Let's hope the human rights do not reflect the system in Denmark, because then we have a big problem.
Yeah, maybe.
And then it's time for everybody to stand up and shout, "Hey, what's going on now?" If we don't even have the human rights anymore, wow.
Yeah, human rights is what our society is based upon, and maybe if the Human Rights Council tells the Danish system that now, hey guys, go the other way, there is the sacredness of each individual, and our children are the most important. Maybe if they do that conclusion on your case, maybe that will seep down into the system, and we can hope, right?
We can hope.
But it's also the kind of the ethical foundation of what are we supposed to do with this. We're supposed to look at each person as a human being.
Yeah.
Each person is a human being, and each person should be giving the benefit of doubt, right? That's supposed to be.
I think I have proof. I prove that they are lying, and anyway they shoot me at the side and say, "Oh, you are a little angry." That's weird. You are speaking a lie into my face. I get a little angry when you're speaking a lie into my face about me. And it's actually written in paper so I can prove it. It's crazy. I have the video you saw before. No, this is crazy. I cannot say it otherwise.
Yeah, Danny, I think we kind of, got around the corners of your case. And I wish you really good luck with it in the Human Rights Council. Hopefully this will be a little step in the right direction, and also generally with the laws in Denmark, and that they maybe think a little about human beings, right?
Yeah, I don't think. I think the law should, if we have a law, then it should be equal for everybody. You cannot put the law on me if you don't take the law responsibility. You make the law, so you also have the responsibility. I cannot put a rule to you and say, do as I say, not as I do. No. You have to show me what to do, because as long as the system is not legal, what is?
Yeah.
It's okay to steal children, kidnap them, and make business of them for 10 years, so the children is totally fucked up, and I come back into the picture as a daddy. Should we see what's going on? I hope I get into the picture after this video with my son. But otherwise, then they have a lot of years to fuck up my child. And the first 7 years of a child's life is what? The most important.
Yeah. Good luck, Danny.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I really hope somebody wakes up out there.
Hope so also.
Yeah. Let's clean up the mess.